To go first. Who wants to be shamed first? Shame.
Joe.
Shame.
Okay.
Now though, it's the one. Remember when I talked about how I had an audiobook and the hold went away?
Yes.
It's back. It's been a month and it's back.
Oh, okay.
It's literally due tomorrow at 3 p.m. and I have like some time left.
Sometime.
Wait, so Allie Hazelwood's newest release, is that why she's left the internet?
Oh, girl.
I haven't been able to keep up with that, and I had a feeling that wait, I got it for you.
Through my fucking feather.
Crazy right now. This is literally wild. You don't know what he's talking about.
I'm like kind of panicking.
That's f***ing ludicrous. Do you remember what happened at the end of the second one?
Hi, my name's Kate,
And I'm Bailey.
and these are our book boyfriends. Hello. Welcome all. Thank you so much for being here today. What are we doing, Bailey?
We are,
Getting shamed.
yeah, we are doing a 2025 reading update. So I went and saw our goals. I wrote them down. I don't know if any of you remember your goals, but I know them.
I think I blocked them out because I'm shame.
And then I went through and tried to see if we did it. I am shame. And then I have a few questions, just like fun questions from like the reading we've had.
Okay.
And then at the very, very end, so there's going to be no spoilers until the very end, which we'll warn you before.
Okay.
Caitlin and I are going to, you already forgot. Caitlin and I are going to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty
Oh, yeah.
and our season 3 predictions.
Yes.
So at the very end, once again, we'll warn you before so you can read. So you can watch or listen until then. But we will spoil the last book because we read all of them.
Yep.
So we'll spoil that whole series. So
Yeah.
Even if you've watched the show but you've never read it, we're going to spoil the last book. So
Do not
warning.
listen.
We'll warn you again. But
Yeah.
Just a reminder. So before we get into our shame, we're June. Any fun books we read in June? Just June? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
There it is. What?
I finished the favorites.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was like,
Is that what you were? Yeah.
yes.
I finished the favorites. I listened to the audiobook, which was highly recommended by Bailey because it is a full cast and it was 10 out of 10.
Stunning?
It
Can't be beat?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I was texting Bailey and I was like, I get it. Like I understand because a lot of books there's so much hype around. There's so much hype and you finish it and you're like, yeah, that was good. No. This book lives up to the name, The Favorites.
It really does.
It really so good. Like top 5 book now. Bailey's tearing up again
I love
thinking
it
about
so much.
It's so good.
If it doesn't become a show,
It was like
I
one
give
of those
up.
books that when you finished it, you wanted to start it over right then and there.
yes.
Yeah. It's
But
so
then
good.
you feel like slight shame doing that. But it's all you want to do.
But it's all you want to do. Well, see, I had mine on a Libby hold, so I did return it because I was like, no, somebody else deserves to listen to this.
No, I think I
book.
got it on Libby and I liked it so much I bought the audio.
You have it? Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
don't
now
blame you.
own it so I can listen to it endlessly. And
Yeah.
I've already listened to it again. When she told me she was listening, I was like, I'm going to listen too.
Yeah.
And so I listened again as well.
And I would just send her like 3-word text messages and she would know exactly what the heck I was talking about. Oh my gosh. No, actually iconic. 10 out of 10. Like actually iconic.
So good. I was on Instagram the other day and someone said they didn't like it. Or
I
they
mean,
got.
it's messy,
Yeah,
but I live for it.
me too.
Like, if you like reality TV, you'll fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
Ate it up. So good.
I think Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's like a close-ish.
Like comparison.
I don't think that one's as messy, but it follows an athlete through their life journey and all that with some drama. But
Yeah. At the time that I was reading the favorites, I was also reading Deep End by Allie Hazelwood, which is also about athletes. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I a sports girly? Like, am I?
I love this.
Is this like my new thing? Am I a sports romance girly? It was, yeah. Ugh, so good.
Joe? June?
I can't. Nothing that was like great. I'm currently reading Wandering Stars, and I have like 100 pages left of that, or 150-ish.
Close.
And that was real good. I really like that book. But other than that, I can't think of anything.
Not your nonfiction?
No. That gets into our questions later.
Understand. Not Dawn Shard.
It's also in our questions later.
Okay. I read Atmosphere
Oh yeah.
by Taylor Jenkins Reid
Yeah.
earlier this month. Very good. I don't know if it's my favorite.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you've Marco Polo'd me after that one. That
because
one
it was so funny
wrecked
because
you.
earlier in the day, I was maybe 20-30% in the book, and I was like, it's a little slow going. Like, I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. And then by the end of it, I like Marco Polo Caitlin just in tears.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, that was
I
a switch
rebuke
up.
what I said.
Yeah, and I watched them at the same time
Yes,
too. So
and you're
it
like,
was
oh.
hilarious for me because it was like, I'm gonna give it a little bit more, and then, oh my god, really, like tears falling down her face.
Yes. And then I also watched We Were Liars this month,
Oh yeah,
which is a book that Caitlin's read.
Yeah,
I'll give you the warning that I wasn't given. Have tissues ready. Caitlin failed me.
she was so mad at me. She texted me and she was like, I can't remember exactly what you said, but the gist of it is like, how could you let me walk into that blind? And I was like, man, if I had to, you had to. Like,
Yeah.
it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
I was blindsided completely. And when Bailey told me she was going to watch it, I was like, I've read the book. Like, I don't know how much you'll like it. That's the only thing I said.
Yeah. He said, I don't think you'd like it. And then I'm weeping at 3 a.m. So.
Well, because I didn't know if I was blindsided because I'm just like naive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like read more of that kind of genre anyway. So I was like, it may not be your cup of tea. Like you may see right through it. And I didn't. And so I didn't know. But no, you was blindsided too.
I know I want to rewatch it just to.
Like see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
But
I
anyway.
reread the book after.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I could see. I was like, wait. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that one is good. I haven't watched the show yet, though.
You should.
I remembered the one you were referring to, the nonfiction.
Yeah.
Anxious Generation.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Oh, that was a recommendation by somebody, right?
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
That was Ben's. I think he said it was his favorite book last year.
Oh.
I can't remember if.
Probably his favorite nonfiction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think his favorite nonfiction, but it's just real. It's like. It's all about like Gen Z and the onset of social media, and then like the upticks in like depression and anxiety disorders. And it's just really well written, and just like I like his perspective because he comes from it in an optimistic point of view. Because a lot of those books are like downers, like we're screwed. But the whole second part of the book is him trying to state things that he thinks could be changed.
Oh, okay.
And not like hard things, just like easy things to slowly get the momentum the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And so I really liked it. But yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, you're lying over there, but whatever.
I was thinking of the other nonfiction book I read.
Oh, you listened to? Mm-hmm. No. He read that Anxious Generation in what, like
2-ish days.
3
Yeah.
days.
Wow.
2 or 3
So it
days.
must have been good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he blazed
It's
through
really
it.
good.
He was like, let's read. He never does that.
Yeah, and for a nonfiction book to create that type of anticipation as well.
It was painful to read that sometimes because it was just like a reflection.
Yeah, like a
you're just
mirror.
like looking at a mirror of how addicted to things you are and how like you were kind of just set up to fail. Like our generation was just like screwed. Like we're running this
Just
wild
imagine the
experiment.
ones now that get a screen in their face at
Yeah.
birth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a pendulum. You know,
Well, for sure, but
we'll go back.
it can be done well.
We were just the experiment that nobody was like.
Testing
Regulating.
for.
No one was like, oh, we should probably think about this. We were just like, oh, we'll see what
This is
happens.
fine.
Which is
not
a lot
good
of things we
things.
do.
Yeah. A lot of things. Anyway, that's all. Who wants to go first? Who wants to be shamed first? Shame. Shame.
Joe.
Shame.
Okay.
All I'm picturing, if you've seen Game of Thrones, I don't remember what season, but
Shame.
that
Shame.
scene.
I think it's.
I want to
Yeah,
say
you
like
know.
5.
Who knows? You all know the scene if you've seen it.
I think it's 6. Season 6.
Is it that far along?
It's close to the end.
Or-
I'll
Because
trust you.
at that point, she like turns even more murderous.
Yeah.
So I think it was towards the end.
So you know the scene. Each one of us is going to do our own little walk through the town and be
I doubt
actually shamed.
doubt you have shame. You probably
Some.
killed your shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
Joe.
She fluffed hers, so then.
What do you, I had more goals than all of you. Each of you had like 2.
Yeah,
I had
because I,
like
knew I'd
7.
get let down.
Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
Your goal was to read 25 books.
Hey.
And then your only other goal was to read Wind of Truth. And if you do, you get $10 from me.
Oh, okay. I'm getting close. So
You're 2 away from Wind of Truth.
yeah.
Wow.
He still hasn't done that.
You were cooking
That's
through
all
the
I
last
said?
one, though.
It's all you said.
Oh, wow.
At least in that video.
I don't have a lot of shame.
No, you've read 10 books.
I know I've read 11 books.
Did you finish that audiobook?
Yeah.
Okay. He's read 11 books and almost done with 12. So
Almost
you're
done
about
with-
halfway.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm
it's-
on track.
That's a pretty good place to be, bud.
No, I'm excited of where I'm at. Because I wouldn't say I'm an avid reader. Like, I'm very
Yeah.
much a casual reader. And so getting to 25 this year would be
I think
great.
the average person reads less than 1 book a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Which
So-
is crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, so Aaron's been
I
getting into
can't wrap
audiobooks.
my brain around it.
Like, he's been listening to them more, and I'm like, man, one step closer to picking up a physical fucking book.
Just
Brody's trying to get him on the Way of Kings because
Oh
Brody
my
is like 3 books in now. Like,
Yeah.
he's been cooking. Well, he listens to them.
Wait, you need to tell him to read the little baby books.
Yeah, I told him that there's little baby books.
the in-between ones, I think they're the best ones, honestly.
Oh shit!
We'll talk about it later. But
Okay. But we're trying to get Aaron into that, and I think we're
That's a
chipping away.
large brick to be
Chipping
like, here's
away.
your first book.
Yeah, he's been listening to like sci-fi books. I can't remember.
Tell him to listen to Murderbot.
Murderbot. Okay, I think I can remember that.
Actually, I
They're
don't know.
short.
I don't
I
know
look on
Aaron's
Libby.
personality too well, but I think he would like it.
Probably.
I think you would like that humor.
It's very humorous.
Okay, yeah.
It's the perspective of a security robot, like protecting humans. That's hacked his so there's like a software that's basically like you have to follow orders. But he's hacked that, so he's like independent,
Oh.
and he's like protecting these humans, and it's from the perspective of a robot. So he's like, these humans are dumb. I hate all of them. And he's obsessed with like media.
Pretty much a soap opera.
He watches a soap opera, and that's what he's doing all the time. Why these humans are like doing stuff. He's just like watching a soap opera in his head.
Actually, Aaron would really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty
he'd
funny.
like the robot's humor.
The robot's
Okay.
humor is hilarious.
I'll suggest it to him. I will.
And they're short. They're like
they're all
novellas.
the whole series besides the last book so far is just novellas. So they're
Okay.
like 2-hour audiobooks.
Oh, beauty. One good drive.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You want me to go? Or do you want to go?
No, let's get it out of the way.
You? Okay.
I'm listening.
Your first goal was to enjoy reading again.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've done that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have. I have very much enjoyed my reading this year.
Good.
It's all been I'm more selective. Yeah.
Your reading goal was 50 books.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Do you have any idea how many you've read?
no. I genuinely have no idea.
Me too, because so I tasked Caitlin with updating her Goodreads because she's very bad at that. So she went, and the books she's read, she pressed read. Yes, but she did not put a date, so it is not tracked in her yearly reading goal on Goodreads.
And I just found out 3 minutes before recording this episode, and my phone's already set up. So I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's good.
it's there.
So I compared her Goodreads and her Fable and
just
books I
knew
know
me.
that she's read, and I think you're at 20.
Oh, that's not bad. I was thinking like 12, guys.
Well, your Goodreads says 13 without all the shit you've forgotten.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
There's more.
You're just walking around sad about yourself
I
because
really was. I
you
was like,
inputted wrong.
I was like, man, how is that? How is that? There's
Yeah.
no way that I have forgotten this many. I was
You
like,
did.
man, No, I just didn't put the fucking dates in. That's got to be what it is.
Yeah, because it won't put it in the year.
Yeah. I just click red.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Damn it. Well, hey, I'm
You're
not
better.
too upset
Yeah.
about that. Okay.
One more. You ready?
Oh, I know what this one is.
What's your guess?
The nonfiction goal?
No, that was
thank
last year.
Fuck, I didn't put one of those.
This was 10 books from your shelf.
Oh.
I knew you'd be like,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
hey, where you at?
At least 3. Off the top of the dome, which for me, there's more in there somewhere.
Because I know you've read the ones for, are you counting the ones for the podcast or no?
No, I'm not. So I've done those too.
Yeah.
The podcast I have.
You've all, well,
So not all of those are from this year. Not in Love was my first book this
Yeah.
year. So probably those 4. And then the one for next episode is 5.
I think Variation was also this year.
No, Variation was at the end of last year, I want to say.
Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't keep those records.
You do. Maybe not dates, but you have all of the.
I do have all the videos.
So
and
at least
stuff.
5.
I think it was early this year. Was
I
Variation.
really think it was this year.
Oh.
Because it's Variation is on my this year.
4 months ago.
Oh, okay,
Is
okay,
when we
okay,
posted
okay.
it. So
Oh, okay, cool. So there's at least 6. Hey, I may be pretty fucking close.
and then Deepen.
Yeah. Deep
So
end.
7.
That's 7.
See, you're killing it.
My-
Didn't even know it.
Guys. This ended a lot more positively for Caitlin than I anticipated.
We were all talking about how Bailey was going to shame us, and we both.
No,
we're
we're
doing
like,
well.
hey.
We're
now.
doing pretty okay. I needed this.
That's what we got to do.
Is that
every
your
year.
inspiration you needed or whatever?
Every year we just got to put very small goals.
Just 2 goals.
Yeah.
I'll make it.
I'll make it.
Mine was to read more my book of the month books because I have
Yes. Yeah.
a lot. I've read 1, so
Hey, that's more.
Shame.
I guess I read 5 of them last year.
Oh,
So I need
okay.
to get my shit together
Yeah.
on that front. I have bought 4 this year from book of the month. Apparently,
Oh.
I know.
bought
Bad.
at least 2.
The Addie LaRue and then what?
Yeah.
Not Addie LaRue.
The
I'm
V
a
Schwab.
dumbass.
Yeah, LOL. You were on the same train tracks, just going in a different direction.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, but I know I've gotten a book of the month package this year more than once. I can't remember. I think I may have just been like finishing out my collection though. Like the new Abby Jimenez came out and I have all of her other books for the book of the month. So I think I just ordered that because I have
That
them.
one's good. You should read it.
Huh?
That one's good.
Oh
should
yeah,
read
I
it.
should read it. I did finally finish Yours Truly though, so I can
Oh,
read the
yeah.
3rd one.
Well, that's a physical right there, bitch.
Yeah, oh my god, it is. Look at me.
8.
Bro, I'm killing it.
That's 8.
Was that on my roundup?
Yes.
Oh,
Yours
okay.
truly was on there.
Okay. That's fine. I liked that one.
Just for the summer is still my favorite.
Yeah, that's the 3rd one, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm still reading the first Brandon Sanderson,
Kings, yeah.
Way of Kings. Man, I got 200 pages left though.
I'm going to go back to when you started and you said you're going to finish it that month.
I think it's February. I've been reading this damn book, but I feel like I actually remember everything that's happening.
Good.
Like I think I'm
Each time you
reading
pick
it
up.
like with intention, so that I won't have to ever pick it up again. You know what I mean?
Ever again.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You'll
He
want
has.
to.
Yeah.
You will? Stop it. Shut the fuck up.
It's so great going back through because then you just like you realize how much he told you in the very beginning and you're just like, wow, I didn't see any of this coming.
Well, I've learned that about him, like, because in passing, like, I hear people speak about his writing in that way. So I think that's another reason why I'm taking it so slow, is because I really am trying to, like, understand.
The big thing for me was reading the prologue to the whole series again. I was like, wow, he says so much. And I remember reading it the first time and being like, what is going on?
No, yeah. And you're like, I don't know what time period we are. I don't know where the fuck we are. I don't know who the fuck we are. I don't know what the fuck. And then you go back and then there's like another back and forth thing with like I think the first actual chapter of the book is Kaladin's perspective, correct? And no, it's someone else's perspective observing Kaladin.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes. And then you're like, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah, don't tell her who.
No, not that one. I find out that one in the
I
same book.
understand.
Yeah, the
But-
first chapter, that guy goes away, so it doesn't really
okay.
matter.
Yeah. And then we kind of get like Kaladin's perspective of that like midway through.
Yeah, in the first 2 chapters, or including the prologue, you jump like 15,000 years.
Yeah, it's something astronomically crazy. Like, it's so crazy. No, I mean, I started that book and I was like, fuck, is this how the whole thing is going to be? So obscure, so aloof. It's just like,
No.
shit's happening.
And then you like start the storyline, but in like book 3, you start getting things, and then
That's
wh-
craziness.
well, I mean, you get stuff in book 2, but then I started rereading them, and I read that prologue knowing everything I know up to book 3, and I was like, wow,
This was some shit.
yeah.
Yeah. And then like I'm reading stuff about stuff, and then I like go back and I'm like, is this something? Nah, it ain't there yet. Like I'm looking.
The in between
You'll get it by the
stories
end
are
of the year.
cool too.
We're gonna make that a
how
goal.
they-
I'm gonna make it a goal.
What?
Finish Wave Kings.
You got 200 pages.
Just
I
the
only got
first
200
one.
pages. I can do it. It's like the book that I pick up in between all the other books that I read.
Yeah,
It's always with
That's
me.
what I was doing with Game of Thrones. Like I read a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's just so large and dense. I'm like,
It's
I
so
gotta
much.
break this bitch up.
Yeah.
But, anywho, next, 25 books from my shelf. Woof. That's my goal. Your face.
Woof.
Let's see. 12.
Hey, that's good. That's
Yep.
about half.
Yep.
That's good.
You're on the same track as me.
I don't know if I counted the.
These?
I counted most, but
Oh,
the one
okay.
I just finished.
Oh, okay.
Like the one we're recording next.
Yeah.
I don't know if I read
Out on
that.
a limb.
Yes. I couldn't remember if we. I don't know if they know that.
Oh, hey, for next episode that we're doing, guys, it's Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonoam-Young.
We'll
See
say
you
it
there.
again later.
I like
Oh,
that is
he's
in the
going back
shot,
to
by the
Wave
way. I
Kings.
don't know if you're trying to hide those.
What?
Those
The
books.
books.
No, I just didn't want them
Okay,
on. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He's bags, cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, really.
Let's see what else. Buy less books than last year. I didn't put a number. I just said buy less than last
Listen,
year.
I did start this year with a tracker.
Yeah, I know. It's gone, man.
Gone out the window. No way to go back for records. It's shit. Out of luck. Ding, gone. I've bought
No way to go back.
No, there is no way to go back. I've bought at least 10. At least 10 with the intention of buying.
0, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
I'm killing it.
Okay.
All the books I've gotten, either Bailey or her mom has purchased for me. I think
Oh, wow.
I bought like 1 or 2.
Sugar mama.
Literally. Sugar mama and sugar mama. Literally. Sugar mama in law.
That's hilarious.
What did I buy you?
I'm
The John Gwynn?
yeah. No.
Was that this year?
Yeah, you did because I read it this year. So you had to have bought it for me this year.
Wow.
Because I think it came out in March. So
Good job, Joe. You're really kicking it.
yeah.
And then probably anytime we went to Gardner's, I probably bought it.
Yeah, because you're the one with the
Credit.
account.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. 12,
That's good.
I guess. One of them was gifted. I kept track of that even. One of the
Oh,
ones
wow.
I read was gifted, which was Variation from Katie and Courtney.
Thank you, Katie and Courtney.
And then 7 of those 12 I bought this year.
Oh, okay. So you're buying and reading
Mostly the
the podcast
podcast
books. Yeah,
books,
honestly.
probably.
Yeah. Any book that we've covered this year, except for Happy Place, I bought this year.
I think Not in Love. I already had. You got me that for
Yeah.
something. My birthday, probably.
Yeah, I got like the cute special edition or whatever.
Okay, are you ready to see what?
I did buy a book for you, so I guess that counts.
Yes, 2
Yep.
for Valentine's Day. I haven't read them.
That's how much she loves me.
I still haven't read Onyx Storm, and Aaron, that's the last book that Aaron bought me.
Still, that's the craziest thing I've heard. Still can't. There was a girl like at work this morning when I left. Like she brought it with her, and she was like, "I don't know if I want to read it yet," because she's doesn't want to wait pretty much. But I'm like, she's like, I always almost get it spoiled. I'm like, exactly.
Well, yeah.
I know.
So we have talked about that. And Katie and Courtney commented afterwards and they're like, your algorithm is helping you because it's out there.
Oh,
like content is out there.
I get it. It's been less lately. Probably just because like the hype's died a bit, but I still see some stuff.
No, anything that I saw like during that time that gave any sort of hint disappeared right away.
You probably say, don't want this.
Yeah, like keep it the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
So my algorithm has been like condensed down for me, which is a blessing.
I think once I'd read it, I like did search the hashtag kind of thing and
deep dive.
like crazy.
Right in that water.
But okay, before we got distracted, buy less books than last year. That's what I said. I bought 37 last year.
Okay.
This year I bought 17.
Wow. That's a major deduction of books.
I've still got half the year, but
Well, but now you're buying with more intention too. So
trying not to buy too much. I
is
don't know
that
if I've even
including
been.
books that you've bought for other people or no?
No.
Just for your own shelf? Okay. I was just making sure. Just
Just for me. Another goal of mine was to read Brandon Sanderson because obviously you guys and everyone talks about him all the time.
Won't shut the fuck up.
Haven't done that unless you count his children's book that I read to my friend's child.
You know what?
If it comes down to it, I will count it by the end of the year.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, we'll
still got
circle
time
back to
to-
that one. We'll circle back.
I still have time to maybe make it happen.
Yeah.
I think he changed the first one that he recommends because it used to it was always Mistborn.
Now it's Tress.
Yeah, I think that's
Which I
what he
think that is the one I want to read because one, we have the very pretty editions that never
Again,
been.
Bailey bought for me.
Yeah. It's like $200+. Anyway, hasn't cracked one of them open. Might I add.
My mom's are still like cellophane wrapped. Like they
Okay.
still have the wrapping.
Mine are
on them.
unwrapped behind us, and they're on a shelf in our living room because they're beautiful.
Place of honor. Yeah,
Truly.
they are truly so beautiful.
So I might read one of those.
Yeah.
Read Tress, just because it's pretty, and I do think it is now what he recommends to start with. So
Yeah, it is.
might as well crack open that expensive ass book and look at that pretty art that artist worked really hard on. I've looked at the art.
Did you get
It's
the
very
bookmarks
pretty.
with it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the bookmarks for Tress are gorgeous.
That girl.
Yeah, and beautiful.
Okay, and then my reading goal, 70 books.
Okay.
What am I at?
Probably 50.
Yeah, for real. She's
Yeah.
had a killer last couple months too.
Whenever I type this, I put 38. So I don't know where I'm at this moment.
I feel like you finished a book. Did you not finish
Probably.
one at the beginning of this weekend? I feel like you messaged me
You
about
finished
finishing
one this week because you told me.
Yeah.
You said, I finished my book. And I was like,
It's probably the podcast book.
okay, then that would be 39, right?
Did you count that one already?
Oh no, I'm looking.
We're just trying to help you.
Thank you. My Goodreads says 38. Oh, Out on a Limb's there. I must have changed it. So yeah, I'm at 38.
You're at 38.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Everything, because I'm almost done with an audiobook right now, though. It's the one. Remember when I talked about how I had an audiobook and the hold went away?
Yes.
It's back. It's been a month and it's back.
Oh, okay.
It's literally due tomorrow at 3 p.m. and I have like some time left.
Sometime.
Maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, you can do that.
I know.
Yeah, that's like vacuuming your house work, man.
But the problem is, will I be awake before 3 p.m.?
What are you doing the rest of tonight?
I don't know, but I'm just wild sometimes.
I guess you're
My
right.
Sleeping is just unpredictable.
Yeah, you're
You just
right.
never know what's going to happen.
We just never know.
You never know. And if it gets returned, I'm done. Truly. Like, I will not wait another month for the hour I have not finished.
Oh my god, that's tragic.
Where I'm at.
Yeah, you gotta get to it.
I have to finish
Oh my
it.
gosh, when Bailey woke up this morning, well, was it this morning?
No.
It was this afternoon. She texted me and she said, I am alive. I said, okay, but are you awake?
It's like, I'm still in bed. Have not moved yet.
Aw, poor Bailey.
That's all. Our goals.
Wow. Okay, I don't feel as nearly as shitty as I thought that I would at the end of this. Like, I feel
Yay.
almost optimistic.
Yeah, I feel good about
Almost.
myself.
Yeah, almost optimistic. I feel like I can accomplish that. 30 books.
Yeah.
30 some odd. A little higher than 30. No, wait. I said 20? I said 20? You said 20?
That's where you're
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly 20?
at. And you
Oh.
want 50.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm about to have a longer commute to work.
Perfect.
So many audiobooks can get consumed in that time.
It's not that long, is
It's
it?
30 minutes.
Oh,
30,
damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Maybe 20
That's
without
my
traffic,
commute.
but
Okay. She used to live a 5-minute walk away.
yeah. Like, I
So
think it
it's
is like a 3-minute
large.
walk.
It's a large difference.
Yeah. Very
I
large
thought you were
difference.
saying like 30 minutes was just like
No, just for
crazy.
me. No,
but-
for me. That's the longest
No.
commute I've ever had. My jobs have always been
Your
like,
commute's going to suck when you start teaching.
Oh, I know.
What's that, like an hour?
No.
Oh.
wait,
It's
is
a-
that
it-
finalized?
Yeah, I had.
Joe! These are things you tell your friends. Congrats!
But it's roughly 30-ish minutes
Oh.
there.
I thought it was
If
longer.
I don't hit a train.
Which you're going to in
Oh,
Claremore.
yeah.
No.
Period. It's unavoidable. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that town. But holy cow. There's always a train there.
Yeah.
You better not be late because your class will just bounce.
I know. I'm in charge. So. I
Oh
gotta
my
show
gosh, Joe, that's so exciting.
I'm kind of nervous, but kind of excited. I'm excited for like the class part because I told Tyler's mom yesterday that I was going to be a teacher, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can talk teacher stuff with you." now."
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
she's a teacher.
sweet.
Yeah. And she's like, my advice is just like emulate all your favorite professors. I was like, okay, I got to get at least one genuine laugh in the beginning. I just want one.
Oh no.
I'll count it as a goal. I like how
What
you
if you
guys like
don't?
look like
What if
shit.
you don't?
Then I'll cry.
Exactly.
No,
Don't make that a
kids
goal.
Kids are awful. Okay, as someone who just very recently left college with college-aged individuals, they're awful, Joe.
I know, I'm in college. I'm not dumb.
They're less sociable than any other generation I've ever compared. Sorry if I'm offending somebody. I'm sorry, but like they are so not sociable at all. It's oh, man. Whenever you get that first laugh, I need to know.
I hope I do.
You will.
I know
I'm scared.
I can get at least one because there's gonna be so bacteria do this thing
No,
called
don't
conjugation.
Don't tell us the joke. Oh God. Or you can tell us the joke. I'm scared.
Well,
What if we
it's
don't
not
laugh?
like it's not a joke. I'm not like setting up a joke.
Okay.
I'm just saying bacteria do this thing that's called conjugation, and it's basically a way to so like bacteria binary fission, or like that's how they reproduce. They just clone themselves. In order to like increase genetic variability, they can insert genes into other bacteria. And one of my professors one time, it was really funny. He went to a slide that was just a blank slide, and he said, "Now we're going to talk about bacteria sex," and it just said bacteria sex on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was pretty funny. Just the way the professor was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you just have to emulate that.
You're just gonna put that literal exact slide.
exactly.
Same
Bacteria
font.
sex.
Bacteria sex.
Yep.
Beautiful.
You gotta have at least one nerd in there.
I'll get one laugh from that.
Yeah.
Because there's at least one person that's kind of like me.
There's gotta
Hopefully.
be. Oh, that's so exciting.
I like how you guys are shitting on me. That's
Who
nice.
was that teacher that did that?
Uh,
Was it the TCC one?
no.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember that slide because I had that guy.
No, it was at OSU.
Okay.
It's so exciting though. You start in August?
Yes.
Full 16-week course?
Yep.
Micro.
Oh my gosh, Joe! That's so exciting.
Yeah.
In the lab, right? You have to do the lab.
Yeah. Kind of, unfortunately, but also it's
That's what
okay.
you do all the time.
But the unfortunate part is there's no lab tech, so I like have to set everything up.
I
So
see.
I have to go in and like actually prep stuff,
Yeah.
which is just time consuming. But I'm excited.
Hopefully their autoclave works for you
Hopefully.
because yours at school never does.
Breaks down a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, you know. High pressure, high heat. Things
Whatever.
don't like that.
Yeah, I guess. But he's a teacher-ish now. August 17th is the first day of class.
Tuesday. That's no. August 17th?
I don't know.
That's a Sunday.
Okay, well then.
Then it's not
Then
August
it ain't.
17th.
That's what you told me.
That's probably the start of the semester, technically.
Probably the 18th then.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a Sunday.
The 17th
You're
is
like,
Sunday.
no. Okay, whatever. Are you guys ready for some questions?
Yeah.
What's the best book you've read so far?
Okay, so I want to say the favorite. So we have already talked about it so much. So I did
said
like
it.
prepare like a second. And I've really been eating up the Allie Hazelwoods, man. Like Not in Love was really great, I thought. And Deep End that I just recently finished was also really fucking good. Like really, really good. What do you think? Oh, and then the Carissa Broadbents have been
Yes.
amazing. I've talked about them several times because they genuinely are so good. Like that trilogy is amazing. So I think those are
War of Lost Hearts?
Yeah.
Or something?
yeah. The trilogy's title is The War of Lost Hearts, and then she's got obnoxiously long titles for the rest of them. Like Daughter
Yeah.
of No Worlds is the first one. Ah, they're so good, y'all. They're so good. Those are my favorites that I've read.
I gotta be a cliche bitch and say the favorites.
Yeah.
I just
But I just
it's
knew that you
truly-
would.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I texted my mom while I was listening to the favorites, and I was like, I haven't even finished this book, and it's already a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Like it is a 5 out of
Did
5.
you listen?
I don't know if she's listened yet.
It's time. Also, thank you for the plants, Brandy.
Oh yeah, I came over today, and my mom had sent Bailey some plants with me, so
Excited. Hopefully, I don't kill them. I'm not very good with outdoor plants.
she now has some outdoor flowers.
But yeah, I had to go with the favorites. Maybe Onyx Storm second, but just because I'd waited so long.
Yeah,
But the
favorites.
favorites. I mean, God.
yeah,
I don't
5
know
out
what
of
you
5.
want from me?
10 out of 10.
So good.
Whole numbers. So
Joe?
good.
Anxious Generation.
Okay.
Definitely
Yeah.
is top so far.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then Dawn Shard, which is the in
That's
between.
where I was thinking you were going to say.
The second in between in the Stormlight Archive. So I think 3.5. So good. I would rank it second in the order of books that I like so far. It was so good. I like the characters.
Wow.
I don't know how to say her name properly. Ryzen or Rosin.
I think I've heard rosin before.
I think so too.
Okay.
I
You
don't
haven't
know.
read it, so.
No, but I
We exist in the
I
book
consume
community.
a lot of things. It's bad, as we've already established with your previous book mention, The Anxious Generation. I'm a hoe on my phone, consuming things at all times. Okay?
But yeah, I really like the storyline. And then he just. So, like, the Stormlight Archives is, like, set in the Cosmere or whatever. And Dawn Shard just, like, opens the door to the Cosmere as a whole.
Oh shit.
And, like, you just get introduced to a bunch of stuff that I don't know are in the second two or the last two of the current arc. Mm-hmm. But you get introduced to a bunch of stuff that's just, like, happening at wide within the Cosmere. And it's, like...
Does it make you excited to read other ones? Because you
Yes.
you read one more, right? Other than these?
No, I've only read...
You read Elantris.
No, I didn't read Elantris. Ben
What?
read Elantris. I've only read the Stormlight.
I thought you did.
I still highly recommend Warbreaker.
Ben thinks I did because one of the
Maybe that's why I
D&D
think it.
plot lines I had a disease in it that was like
In that book or
an
whatever?
ooze or something, and he's like, ooze was like a big thing in that book, so like a disease ooze.
Oh yeah, when Brandon Sanderson did his fun packets, he made Band-Aids, like Elantris Band-Aids, because of like whatever this thing is that you're referring to. I didn't
That's
know.
cute.
I use them. They're nice Band-Aids and very cute. They are. They are, and they come in like a tin box. Everything. Like he put so much
I
detail
love him.
into that shit.
I don't
man.
know him. He seems great.
He put so much detail into every single thing that he put in those packs.
Just anything he does. I
So
feel
good.
like.
Yeah. So good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope he's actually a good person.
I think
I
he-
think
I
he
think
is.
the amount of success that he's had, like, and the team that he has behind him, like, he wouldn't have so much internal support if he wasn't good. Like, that's how I feel. I'll choose to believe that he's good.
I'm gonna choose it as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Until the time comes.
He is good.
Yes. Because I've just seen videos of him like at a Barnes and Noble, and like a fan turned the corner and he's like right there.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was literally here to buy one of your books. Like I couldn't find them on the shelves because they had pulled them all for him to sign.
Oh.
And he was like going through all his books and what he recommends and was like helping her pick one
Oh
out.
my gosh.
Like he's just seems so sweet.
Yeah.
And he signed it, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Anyway. love this stranger. That I've not read any of his work. Watch me read it and fucking hate it.
You won't though.
I know.
You won't though.
I'd be depressed. Anyway, a new release you haven't read but want to.
Oh.
Bitch, I sent you the questions.
I know. I thought of something and I forgot. Oh, so Allie Hazelwood's newest release, is that why she's left the internet?
Oh, girl.
I haven't been able to keep up with that, and I had a feeling
Can't
that wait, I
Thank
got
you.
it for you.
I guess.
No, okay. I actually.
We're going to pause on this question real quick.
No, I had an idea that you knew, so that is the book that I had prepared.
As previously
I was like,
stated.
I bet Bailey fucking
I scroll
knows.
a lot and I know things. Okay.
We all need tea.
Yeah, it's tea.
Yeah, I'm so
Okay.
excited.
I guess it was like some convention or something. Someone asked her a question. I don't even know. Probably
Okay.
Team PETA or Team Gale.
Okay.
She was Team Gale and said PETA was useless. And people... I don't
Wait,
know,
this is why she got deleted from the internet? Is
people
because she
fucking
said,
lost their shit.
because she said PETA was useless?
Yeah.
That-
And if we're being honest, what did he
Shut
do?
the fuck up. Hey, we don't have the following. Like, we can't isolate anybody.
That's what she said. Like, what did he do? Like, he was just there. Which I've seen other people say in the book. I know. I don't know how I feel. I haven't parsed through.
I mean, I haven't read it in a long time, but
I read it recently, even, and I still am like, huh.
No, he did a lot in the second book. They made it out because of him.
Anyway,
Okay.
this is just what she said, and people came at her.
Okay, I'm ready.
Aggressively, obviously.
Yeah.
But, and so she got off social media because
I
people were
thought-
that gross.
even if she did say, like, she obviously said that, but even
There's
that
video.
opinion, that's not that controversial of an opinion to have.
Like, obviously,
People are just dicks.
yeah, it's not that serious. They're not fucking real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
obviously,
biggest
I'm
thing.
Team PETA,
Yeah.
and I could never.
She should have just
Like Gail.
doubled down. That's the type of thing you can double down in and it'll be funny. Like, if you just make it a joke.
Yeah. If she like did like a live and she's like, guys, listen. But actually, like, what did he do? And like, if she
Tell me
like,
in the comments.
if she like went for it, you're right. That is something that you can like double down in, and like
Yeah.
it moves past because you've acknowledged it. But I really thought that it was this last book that she did. Like, there must have been something in the book that was
No.
super controversial. And so, because
No,
there's a
it's
giant.
fucking Team PETA or Team Gale was the controversial
Because
shit.
this newest release, it's the second in the Bride series, right?
No.
Oh, what is it?
The Problematic Summer?
Yeah, I thought.
It's Not in Love. Remember? Bitch,
Yes,
you
yes,
know
yes.
this.
I knew that. I knew that. I knew
It's
that.
Harkness and Maya.
That's what I meant. I knew that.
That's what I meant.
That is a
The
giant
second
age
Bride
gap.
comes out in like the end of the year.
Yes, but
It is a giant age
and
gap.
there is an age gap.
Correct?
Yeah. So I thought that's what it was
No.
that it was done poorly or something, and that people had such high opinions about it because it was very shortly after that release of the book that she left
Yeah.
social media.
I wonder if it was something she was touring
For
for
the
the book
book.
and then that happened or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Also,
But yeah,
leave my girl alone.
it's not that serious.
It's so not serious. Oh my gosh. We will not be discussing our opinions in public.
I'm Team PETA. I don't
Oh,
give a
oh.
shit.
I'll discuss it. I don't care.
Yeah. Probably because I have the more common opinion.
The more common opinion.
Team PETA.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Is there? I
that's
don't know
the-
anyone that's
the
Team
only-
Gale.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's Team Gale.
Me neither. And
Daryl
I don't know.
was
I don't
kind
know
of a
if
dick
she.
the whole
I don't
time.
know if she was Team Gale. I think she literally just said like PETA didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I watched another video of this girl was like he was in this book. He was like the damsel in distress. Because Katniss was
The one like rescuing him essentially.
yes. Daisy, go. Stop. But yeah, that's
Well, that
that's
is
what
mine.
happened.
That I haven't read yet. The Problematic Summer.
I
Yeah,
think I
that's a good
knew
one.
somebody that was Team Gale at some point in my life.
They're probably psychotic.
I mean, realistically, he
kidding.
was the better choice up until I think the third book.
No,
I think he was the better choice
Because
until he
he-
decided to emotionally abuse Katniss because
Exactly.
because
Which
she
was the
didn't
third
want
book,
him.
right?
I mean, it was pretty much
I mean, I have.
sprinkled throughout the whole series,
Well,
but more intensely, yes.
in the first book, like, you know, he like take care of her family and all
Yeah.
that.
that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
The second book, I don't remember as much, but I could see, because like he does get like emotionally abusive eventually, where it's like, you don't
You're
love
like,
me.
it's like, yeah,
but I've done all
dude.
these things for you.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down, bub.
And then he kills her sister, so
Yeah, he does.
there's that
I mean, it's his bomb that gets dropped
Oh.
on her sister.
on her sister. Yeah.
That'd ruin a relationship real quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joe, a new release you haven't read but want to?
The Devils.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have not gotten to it. Bailey's mom bought it for me because I was so excited, and I just haven't gotten to it. I have to have like very specific moods for things.
Yes.
And May
Yes.
was a struggle. I did not read, I don't think, anything in May.
I don't either.
Like I didn't pick up a single book, and then I read Dawn Shard, The Anxious Generation, and then that book almost back to back. And I'm just not in the mood for like dense fantasy. And it's not like super dense, but it's still like a world you have to get into and
Yeah.
Learn.
There's like a lore and everything.
and those are just not the story that I wanted to like get back into it yet. So I think next month probably, or this month,
Yeah.
whatever month we're
Currently in
in.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll get a lot of audiobooks done at the end of this month because my commute will start here shortly. And I'm about to hit a really, really busy season in life. So it's either I'm not going to do anything or I'm going to listen to my audiobooks, you know? So I think I'm going to get a lot.
I hope it's listen.
I hope it is too. I hope it's not like I
Hope
need
that
30
for you.
minutes of silence before, anything.
I'm like talking about work,
Yeah.
like going. I'm more of like I can listen going into work, but like on the way home, I need.
Well, that's kind of what I mean. It's like,
silence.
I don't know if like I'll be zombied out because
Yeah, that's how I am on the way. I've tried before listening to books on the way home, and I just like
yeah.
black out, disassociate, and I'm like, shit, I'd missed all of that. I gotta go back.
Yeah. In the mornings, I think I'll absorb
Better.
a lot.
Yeah.
Or I may need to listen to music to hype myself up. These next few weeks are going to be really rough for Caitlin, guys. Really rough for Caitlin.
Which is why we're taking a month off.
Yeah.
Are you? Well, you're probably not excited. I'm excited, sort of, to see what I read
Yeah.
in August. I guess the rest of July and then beginning of August.
Yeah. I can't remember what day we decided we were coming back, but it's a pretty decent chunk of time for us.
Yeah.
It's over a month.
Probably post the first or second week of September, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Anyway,
You?
probably Deep End or V.E. Schwab's new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bury Me in the Midnight Soil or something like that.
Bury Our Bones.
Bury Our-
Bury
Bury Our Bones.
in the Midnight Soil.
Yeah. And it's a gorgeous cover. I bought it twice on accident.
Isn't she supposed to release soon the third of Vicious at some point?
I have no idea.
I thought I saw something about that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I saw.
Is there, I don't remember. Did you read the second one?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Was
I
it?
don't
Did
remember.
it end?
Dude, when did I read that?
A long time.
When it came out.
Yeah.
I don't know how it ended. Okay, I don't know. I couldn't tell you shit. Other than there was a female villain. That's all I got for you.
I tried to go back and reread Darker Shade of Magic series.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Rereading it, and then two, like, I'm just dreading the third book, which I hated. So
Really
because
selling
we
it.
got what was it, that adult book
Fair?
fair? We got like a secret book, and it was the I think
you-
it's like a sequel-ish series to that trilogy, and I was going to reread it to get to that one, and I was like, ugh.
But then I have to read the third one again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you could just audiobook the third one, bust it out just for the good, like skim over. Yeah.
We'll see.
2 times fast does wonders.
2.5.
Truly. Damn. 2.5. You
Just as
never
fast
listen
one.
that fast.
No, I've got the fastest is I'll get up to 2 if I'm like, I just want this to end.
That's where I'm at on that one audiobook.
Yeah. You're
But-
just like, I just need to
2.5
get
it.
through it.
But it's more I'm paying attention to like every other word type situation.
Yeah. 1.5 is the standard. 1.75 if I'm trying to get it done. Rarely do I
Let
do
me tell you
two.
how much I love the favorites. Let me go back to that.
Oh my gosh.
You listen to that 0.5 speed.
I listened to it at 1.0 and I never made it go higher.
Wow, you absorbed every cinematic second
I did.
of that audiobook.
I did.
That's beautiful.
Towards the end, though, I was like, I want to
Bro,
bump this
I
up,
did the
but
same
no,
thing
I'm
that you
gonna
did, though.
fucking write it out.
I did the same thing that you did.
What?
Whenever you finished the book.
Oh, you listened to the last time?
Yes, I listened to it, and then I listened to the entire album, and that album, in and out, one amazing.
Screams.
But it's just their whole relationship.
Speaking of,
Every song on that album, you're like, oh my gosh, this is them. Like that album.
holy ground, yeah.
Like, bro, seriously? Like, it was amazing for me because it was like I was listening to the songs again for the first time, which with Taylor Swift songs is so hard to accomplish, but having this
so happy.
novel
I
in
know.
my brain
This is the
hole
best thing ever.
while listening, you just listen to it different, man. I'm like starting to get emotional. It was so
Yes.
good. It was so good. I listened to all fucking 32 songs of that fucking album, man. Man, it was so good.
Did you? I learned this recently, last weekend.
Stop. Are you gonna break me?
I don't know.
Let me think.
The Favorites is a Wuthering Heights retelling. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Heathcliff.
What the
Heath.
fuck? Wow.
I've never read Wuthering Heights, but
Man, I really wanted to go to that book club, dude.
that's where I learned. Well,
Like,
actually, I
I
heard
had
it the day before.
such FOMO with that
and
book
then
club.
Someone at book club has read Wuthering Heights several times,
And they were
she
like,
said it's
For sure. This is
100%. Yeah.
I wonder if that ruined the ending for her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, might read that now.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Get a little classic under your belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Biggest disappointment so far this year.
Oh, Mile High.
Okay.
I have two. I have a fiction and nonfiction.
Of course you do.
So
Nerd.
fiction is the first book I read this year, Where They Last Saw Her. Mostly because
Oh yeah, you got that at the book fair.
yeah, mostly the message was great. Like it's all about missing and endangered indigenous women, and the message was great, and like the characters were great. The plot line is like a mystery that you could see from 10 miles away.
I'm gonna read it and be like, "What you talking about?"
Unfortunate. Yeah, actually, I need someone who doesn't see forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
it's just him.
I kind of just like the mystery aspect of the book was I think really weak, and then like the main character, the big plot thing that I hated was she was set up to be the person that was like trying to solve this, but she didn't really actually solve anything. She just kind of stumbled into things, and then the last like several chapters she like I guess helped, or she did help, but at the same time I think it would have been great if there was, for the mystery part of it, there was like another perspective of like law enforcement and seeing what they were doing. But the actual message of the book was really nice, and like, you know, it was really stated very well. And then nonfiction, I just finished The Republic by Plato. I did not like it.
Well, okay. Well, that was a big one to try for, dude.
Well, so one of my goals last year was to read more philosophy, and it's
Okay.
kind of come into this year slowly because I read Meditations and something else last year. I can't remember. And you know, the lists of philosophy books that you should read is like Republic's always on top. So I read that one, and I just did not like Plato's argument. I didn't like his society. I didn't like the whole allegory that he set up to define what justice was. And I'm not a philosophy major, so like obviously take that with a grain of salt. I did appreciate for what it was. Like obviously a lot of Western philosophy is built off of that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like novel things that he like defined within the book. But at the same time, I was just like, get me through this. I don't.
You're like 2 times speed.
Yeah. I just did
Yeah.
not like the argument, really. And
Yeah.
you could say this about, in my review I said this, but you can say this about any book that's really old, and obviously that's super old. Some of it obviously did not age well when he was talking about women and children.
Yeah,
Can't
obviously.
imagine how.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was a little bit of a disappointment. However, I think it kind of opened my eyes to what type of philosophy I want to lean towards, and government and political science philosophy. I don't think is for me really. Maybe at some point, but I think I want to lean back to like personal, individual philosophy, and see where that goes. But
I forgot you stopped reading or stopped using Goodreads.
yeah, fuck them.
Okay, I
Fable all the way.
I went to go. The only problem with Fable, as previously stated in this video, is their internet presence is non-existent. Can you get
mean
apps on here?
Their UI for browser.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying right now.
But their internet existence exists because they're an app on the internet.
Well, not this internet.
You're talking about specifically their UI for browser.
Whatever, bro. Shut up. I'm over you. Two nerdy words.
Oh, you said, I don't know what the fuck you just said. Yeah. Also, you didn't say that in the video. You said it prior to us recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Bailey had a little mini soapbox about Fable's website.
Thank you.
Yes. She had a little tangent about how Fable could definitely do better on like their desktop presence. But I was like, LOL, yeah, it's definitely made to be an app.
Well, I can't access my phone at this time, and I need to look at it, and I can't. I guess I have an iPad. Do I need to keep that at my...
It also is kind of difficult to navigate. I feel like it is a little difficult. It took me a little bit, but
I got it now.
I don't use Spotify because I feel like it's too difficult to navigate when Apple Music is so easy. So I just use Apple Music.
Shut up.
I know.
I also use Apple Music.
Because, Spotify's ugly. Like... Oof. I'll use it to like share music on my story because it does have like a better compatibility with like sharing music into public stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's painful to hear, but
why? You didn't fucking
Spotify's
create
where
it.
it's at. Spotify is the superior music app.
Spotify does have better playlists because people can
have better curated playlists.
Although
the favorites
and for Spotify I was gonna look and see if someone had made a favorites playlist. Yeah.
It's there. We listened to it at book club. It's there.
Yeah, I will say they do that better.
But people be making that
set lists. You could always find a set list on Spotify. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's changing? They're taking that away?
No, it's
their only good quality.
Spotify has recently like doubled down on like curating to you, so like it makes a bunch of playlists that I think will like satisfy. So if you like look up something, it'll say Spotify playlist for you, and it'll be like some curated thing that they made.
Is this what the AI started doing?
So like you have to like scroll to the creators ones.
You can still find it. Apple, I don't think has that at all.
No, you can't. Access other people's playlists
unless it's shared, right?
I don't even know if you can do that.
I have like a shared one with Joe.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like sending it, but it's not a public interface that you can use. Yeah, which I do like about Spotify, but I don't want to pay for both, and I'm definitely keeping Apple Music. You know,
I also listen to podcasts though, so like Apple Music, you'd have to go to the podcast app to listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Spotify, you just have it all in one.
No.
Yeah, I only listen to our podcast on Spotify. It's like the only thing.
I watch on YouTube.
Sometimes I'll do both.
Anyway, my biggest disappointment. One Golden Summer.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew it in my bones.
It's not my least favorite I've read, but
the biggest disappointment.
Correct.
Yeah, to fit
I think
that
my
category.
least favorite is probably Mile High. That's what you just said. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to I'm trying to think if I want to rethink of a more disappointed one, because you're correct. Mile High was my least favorite.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it was my biggest disappointment, which I'm now... No, it probably still was.
Yeah.
I've just been so intentional about my reading this year.
So I can't think of anything you've disliked.
Yeah, I don't think I've DNF'd anything.
I don't know if I have.
I haven't.
In your DNF folder on Goodreads, you have two from a long time ago.
Yeah, I think Brissinger is now on my DNF in Fable, but there is an intention to go back and read the Aragon series eventually. But the audio book narrator is excruciatingly painful with 2 specific characters that exist a lot in Brissinger. And so I was like, I could handle it for book 1s and 2. But the 3rd book, I was
What
like, I
about the
can't
Twisted Games?
fucking do it. Those,
Yeah, I'm saying.
you're fucking right. Thank you so much. Biggest disappointment.
The second one or
The
both?
second
or all?
one.
The second?
The second one, it dragged on for so long.
I just went to your Goodreads.
It was like over 2 years of time within the book, and it was the slowest of slow burns I've ever experienced in my life. And the fallout, like the climax, was not big enough to support all the shit we fucking went through. Not big enough. I mean, whatever. Those of you who have read it are probably bitching at me right now because there is a pretty big climax. I mean, she did make a pretty big decision. What the fuck ever. There was not enough coverage of the climax. It was like 2.5 pages worth of stress and then the conclusion. And I was like, no, you're not going to build me up for 2.5 years of time between these 2 characters and then have it be one convo and we're all fucking good. No. Get the fuck out of here. Bing. Get out.
Okay.
I won't read the rest of that series. I forbid it from my own brain hole.
Alrighty. Some books you want to read by the end of the year. You got a couple?
We've been going Caitlin, then me.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know.
go.
Well, obviously, I want to finish at least one more of the Stormlight Archives. That's pretty much all.
Like Wave Kings?
Yeah,
Okay.
but one more.
Another one.
I would like to have the second one done by end of year as well. But also, if I don't finish Onyx Storm by the end of this year, Bailey may disown me.
I was gonna say, if you don't say it, I'm gonna put it on your list, Onyx Storm, because the fuck,
Yeah.
I am dying.
Will you reread it when I read it?
Obviously,
You
I'm
will?
gonna reread it here soon anyway because of this graphic audio just came
Okay,
out.
I may whenever.
I'm gonna start them all over again because I have a fucking illness and
Can't remember shit.
not that, it's because I just keep reading them.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Yes,
Like, you're
and
eating this
did
shit
you
like
see
Coke.
she had the new fucking editions?
Yeah, you sent them to me, and I was like, "No way, you're gonna buy all those."
I already
and,
did!
And you said, "What the fuck? Yes, I am." I said, "Oh."
She has like 3.
No. Yeah, I do.
Well, that's what I was saying. I can't rebuy them because, listen, I had the paperback copy of Fourth Wing. I had that because I didn't want all the hardbacks. Aaron so lovingly bought me the special edition hardback
beautiful.
for Christmas. That was my Christmas
Onyx
present of Onyx Storm. So then I bought the normal hardback copies of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame so that I had them all in
That
hardback.
does suck for you. You
But
shouldn't have done that, apparently.
yeah, obviously I shouldn't have fucking done
Well,
that.
you didn't know.
Because they're gonna have this giant marketing scheme. That's all that it is. Just trying to get more fucking money from us. God bless America. And all it is
You
is
can take
just
my money, baby.
some dragons, some more dragons.
It's beautiful. Have you seen them?
yes,
though?
I've seen them.
They're like colored to match the covers.
Stop.
They're so pretty. I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, Bailey sent them to me, and I said that fucking blows because that's not. You probably can't buy them individually. And she's like, "No, bitch, you can."
I did.
And I said, "I don't need 3 copies of the first book." And she goes, "I already bought them." I said, "Jesus Christ!"
Because I also have the paperbacks.
Yeah, because I do have the And my paperback has dragons on it.
The Iron Flame. I'm assuming you didn't get that.
No, I haven't gotten that, and I'm probably not going to
Yeah.
now because.
I did.
I don't need 17. We've had a whole episode dedicated to this, and you are going against it.
Listen, I know. I immediately. Yeah, I know. After that podcast, we were like shitting on the sprayed edges.
You bought so many.
I bought 2, like literally. I think the next day, the
Yeah.
Sirens and then Our Infinite Fates. I
Yeah.
read them both though, so
Yeah.
but yeah. Joe's like, "What the fuck? You were just bitching. Why did?" I said, "Look at it."
But you
But it's
only
beautiful.
have the one copy.
Yeah.
What I was talking about
Not of-
is exactly what
Fourth Wing is the other prop.
It's-
That's the one I'm
This
bad
is
at.
exactly what I was talking about. It releases. Everyone buys it. Haha! Joke's on you. Beautiful copy coming out next week. Why the fuck did I just buy it? And then you go buy that one. And then they have 3-year anniversary. No, fucking stop. It's exactly what they're doing right now.
Bailey's gonna buy every version that comes out for the rest of
I
the
didn't
time.
get the Target one.
Oh,
Because I didn't want to
it's
get
not good for you.
pummeled and fight for my life for the 10 copies Target had for that fake art.
The fake art, yeah. The AI art that already existed in other books.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at least I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. for that.
Yeah.
And I liked the regular one better anyway. Anywho.
Yeah, that was a big soapbox. I apologize. I'm stepping down now.
You're like, I'm done.
I've said my piece.
So, Wave Kings, is it Oathbringer? The second?
No, Words of Radiance.
Words of Radiance and Onyx Storm. A lot of
Yes.
fantasy. Get your brain ready.
Well, what? I am going to read a lot of fluffy, like, romances these next couple of months. I'm rereading all of the Summer I Turned Pretties. Those are nice, fluffy romances.
Do you own them?
No, I will shortly.
Okay.
Probably going to try to find them on Pango.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I don't
because-
want them, but I need to reread the third one.
Yeah.
But I recently looked and the Libby holds are fucking crazy.
Yeah. So I think that's why I just want to get some used copies on Pango.
Smart. I don't want them though, because I don't like them.
Okay, I'm going to buy them regardless. And I'm
Okay.
starting from the top. So do you just want the third one when I get it? Okay.
That sounds good.
Sounds good. I got you.
Because I read the first two again last year.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to do that again.
No.
Okay. Joe, books you want to read by the end of the year?
I want to finish out the Stormlight, so I'll have
Finish out.
Rhythm
Yeah,
of
2
War
more.
and Wind of Truth, and I'll be done.
And then $10 from Bailey if you do that.
And $10.
Ooh.
That's the goal. And if I do that, that will mean I am complete on almost all series that I'm
Yeah,
in.
I
I
really-
have
Not all.
kind of the first law, because there's a second part to the series, which I haven't started, and then ACOTAR, which I haven't finished.
Yeah, same here. I need to finish ACOTAR this year, actually.
So all y'all in the comments asking us to finish or to cover it, this is why we haven't. These two naughty birds. Okay.
That's untrue. I have said we should do that episode since the beginning.
Well, you
It's
gotta read
actually
it.
been
Now you're
Caitlin.
3 in, so you have to finish it, or there's literally no point of us covering it. Like, you're
I'm
already... No, you're only 2 in.
They're making excuses that I should have to finish it. That's what's going on here, guys. I'm talking to the audience.
I know.
I don't want to cover ACOTAR.
I know.
But we're
the people
inevitably
want
going
it.
to do it because we listen to the people.
We don't have to do one video per book.
No, we won't.
We won't do that.
We won't. No,
I don't think you're gonna like us. covering it,
no,
is
that's the
problem.
thing, guys. You,
you know what?
actually, as the viewer listener,
You're not gonna.
you
don't want it.
actually don't want us to cover it because I'm gonna shit on it, man. Like it's actually gonna be a shit
Joe's
fest.
gonna be bad.
That's what the whole intention of the episode will actually be, is just shitting on it.
So if you want to revoke your request,
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Speaking of ACOTAR, I need to finish the Court of Wing and Ruin.
I think you'd like that one actually.
That's the third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like
that's the
2
only one
hours
you'll
in,
like.
and then I stopped.
I know that.
I think I can't remember exactly what the last thing was. I think she had like set up the whole like Lucian was trying to sleep with me scenario, and that's where I kind of stopped.
Yes. Okay, you're early on.
Yeah, I'm not very far, and I mean, spoiler for or not
He
spoiler.
doesn't even know what's happening. You don't even know what he's talking about. I can see it in your face. You have no fucking clue what he's talking about.
the fucking throat.
Foreshadowing.
I just thought in my brain, I said, fuck, I really need to re-listen to that one. Because I have no fucking idea what he's talking
I
about.
can't wait.
It's like-
I hope
it's
you're.
not
I
far
need you
in.
somehow. I know when they cut up, it doesn't cut her because she's not talking. But I need you to make a little box of her face,
Okay.
of her not knowing what you're saying,
Because I really wasn't.
or at least cut into this one or
In
something.
my brain, I really was like, Caitlin, you gotta download that on the way home. Like, you gotta pick that back
No,
up.
you're gonna just go to 3.
No, like
Oh.
part 2 of the graphic
Okay,
audio
okay,
for
okay.
the first book.
I think the reread will be better with graphic audio because I reread them with graphic audio and it was a breeze.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. And the whole reason why I didn't do the fourth book as an audiobook in general was because I wanted to physically read it first.
that's what fucked you.
That's what fucked me. That stupid little mini book. Like, yeah, one good thing happened. The rest
Good's
of it,
relative.
nonsensical. I want plot. No plot was had.
Yeah. Foreshadowing for if we ever do that episode.
Just shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Here's a little sample of what you're gonna get.
I'm really. Pharaoh just kills me. She starts
She
this
gets
whole
so
story
worse.
so dumb, and then in this book, she's just like, I'm a fucking spy, just out of nowhere. I can like run espionage
You have no clue what's happening.
through my
That's
fucking
fucking
tether.
crazy right now. This
Yeah.
is literally wild that you don't know what he's talking about.
I'm like kind of panicking.
That's fucking ludicrous. Do you remember what happened at the end of the second one? No. The answer is no. This is crazy. Okay.
Also, she just shit on Lucian, or like the author. She just like wrote Lucian into nothing. He's just a little whiny bitch, and
He
it
has so
annoys
much
me.
potential.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he was my favorite character in the first
The
book.
first
Yeah.
one, yeah,
And
same.
then the second one, he wasn't there.
I
Obviously.
thought at first the love triangle was going to be between Tamlin and Lucian, because all I knew was that it was like a love triangle-ish.
Oh yeah, he was way more desirable than Tamlin the entire time.
100%.
Yeah, what are we even playing?
100%.
100%.
And then I would like to read one nonfiction that is like a history of something not traditionally like something people gravitate towards.
Okay.
Do you have an example?
Not like the Revolutionary War or the Civil War or World War II. I want specifically ones that I've thought about. One called The Wicked River, which is about the Mississippi River during the 1800s and just like what was going on during that time.
Okay, what's the next one?
Empire of the Summer Moon, which I think is about Comanches.
Okay, yeah, that one is good.
Yeah, I've heard that one's good.
I've heard very good things about that one, yeah.
But yeah, something nonfiction history related.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Open to suggestions.
I have a bunch of Renaissance era history books, all of the ruling families, pretty much all covered in my library. So if you want to dip into that, I've got unopened boxes galore for you.
Unopened boxes. Cool.
Yeah.
I want to finish the Throne of Glass series.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm on Queen of Shadows. I'm probably halfway through Queen of Shadows.
Wow.
That's the only physical thing I'm reading right now. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it this month for sure. Obviously, Tress of the Emerald Sea. We talked about that.
Yeah.
And then Silver Elite is another fantasy book I want to read, but I'll probably wait till I finish Throne of Glass.
You have that one physically, don't you? Silver
Yeah, it was
Elite?
the book of the month. One
Yeah.
of the few book of the month I got. Because book of the... I hate myself. The book of the month, their copy of Silver Elite had the prettiest sprayed edges. I know, I hate myself. You guys are looking at me.
This episode is about shaming you. We're gonna have an intervention like How I Met Your Mother. Or for the
Yeah, like the sign right there. Anyway, also book of the month copies are what? $5, $10, $15. Actually,
$25.
yeah, $30. No, I'm just
I think
kidding.
the subscription's $18.99 a month.
Really, I thought it was $14. Did they make it go up?
It's either $15.99 or $18.99. Like those
oh,
are.
I think it's $15.99.
Okay, so I've got something out there in the ether that's $18.99 a month. I should probably figure out what that is
You should.
because I don't know if I'm utilizing it.
You should utilize the thing I sent you.
Yeah, you're right.
The budgeting
That
thing.
actually, it is the mid-year checkup, and I should do a mid-year financial checkup.
Joe too.
I was good for
a
most
few
of
days.
last month. I have not gotten to this month.
I started printing them out for him, and I was like, "You need to fill this out."
It is painful to like
Told
actually
you.
fill out because like you can look at your bank statement online or whatever and you don't really think about it. But when you're like physically writing out, I spent $3 at QT for a talk
Every day.
a talkie, and like and like a Coke or something, and it's just like, what am I doing? This is so much money.
Yeah. I did do it. I went back 3 months and totaled all of the money that I had spent on out-of-house foods. And in 3 months, I spent like $1,400
Oh my god!
in out-of-home foods.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
whatever. What's he from?
Oh, Lord.
Fuck. What's that silly?
That
silly,
audio from? It's from a...
that show. That silly cop show, right?
I don't think we're thinking about the same thing.
That silly cop show. The only silly cop show I know is Reno 911.
No, it's the one that
But that
Kindred always.
ages me.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, yeah. You're talking about... Yeah.
The captain, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. No. Yeah. You're right. That's
Yeah.
me right now.
Captain Ray Holt.
Man, I just hate cooking, dude. And I hate cleaning.
Yeah, me too, dude.
It's a struggle being an
Anyway,
adult.
one more book that I want to read. Nope, said that. Project Hail Mary.
Oh, because the movie's coming out. It looks
Don't watch the
epic.
trailer. Did you watch it?
I mean, yeah. Why? What do you mean?
They said it spoils the book.
It does spoil a lot of the things that happen in the book. Not necessarily like what.
I mean,
the
I watched
whole
the one
plot
that
is.
didn't have any audio in it. Like, it's just
You're not gonna remember, let's be
screens.
honest.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not...
It's fine.
But no, like the first several chapters, you're just trying to figure out why he's even there. So,
Oh.
and so like the trailer just immediately is like, oh, this is happening, and this is
where
why
I
you're
am.
here, and then it gives away in the very end, kind of like the end of the trailer. It gives away like another like
Kind of big thing.
big thing that is
But-
like the other premise of the book.
Is it only give it away if you're a reader, or does it genuinely give it away? Do you know what I mean? Like, a reader is going to know what that scene is, but is an outside non-reader going to know?
What,
I mean, they're
what
not-
they just revealed.
They're not gonna know.
How are they going to know?
They're not going to know the context of what it is,
okay.
obviously, but like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah.
But like, there's like, I think 2 or 3 big things that are like main themes of the book, or like main things that happen in the book, that are all shown in the trailer.
Oh,
So it's like, you go into the movie knowing that these things exist in the movie.
yeah.
Because they're trying to sell you to go to the movie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give it away like the plot. Like you don't get like, the ending of the book or anything. You just get like the big things that were like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
That's a good one, though. Project Hail Mary.
So I think it comes out in March next year. So
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They're advertising
like
for it
really
that
soon.
far out? Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought they were just started filming. Apparently they're
Also,
fucking done. Like, I'm
Ryan
shocked.
Gosling looks rough in,
In the
the
trailer.
beginning of the
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
You think that was good casting?
It's been a while since I read Project Hail Mary, but it's not bad. You don't get like a great description of it because it's like The Martian, where it's just him.
Oh,
Yeah,
spoiler.
that's not a spoiler. That's immediate. You get that.
I'm
the
just
first
kidding.
page.
I mean, that's all I got
Okay.
for this.
That's a pretty good goal.
Thank you.
Mine, I'm just trying to fucking
Survive.
say what I've been saying all fucking year. I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah. Now, before we jump into The Summer I Turned Pretty, I don't think we've actually talked about this on the podcast. We put it on our Instagram, but our Fable book club.
Oh, yes.
So we have on Fable, the app. You should all get it.
Sponsor
It's-
us.
Yeah, that's going to happen. It's Joe's favorite app, apparently. And it is the better. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's like if Instagram and Goodreads had a very sophisticated baby.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah.
You can have book clubs on it. So if you go to clubs and search Our Book Boyfriends, it's also linked somewhere down there. But every month we'll have the book that we're covering at the end of the month, and then as you read, we can talk about it in the app.
Yeah.
So it has it all broken down by chapter.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you finish chapter 2 and you have something to say, you can put it in chapter 2, but you won't be spoiled for the rest of the book. And
Yeah.
then everyone can chat kind of as they're reading versus you guys waiting for us to cover it by the end of the month. We can all chat about it in the middle of the month, and then you guys can help us probably have topics to talk about too.
LOL. I did put
Maybe.
a couple captions in this last book that we covered. I added some comments in there because I remembered. I was like, oh shit, we have that book club. I was
Yeah.
like, because I wanted to text you. And I was like, I can't text Bailey. We have a rule. We don't talk about our book club books until our podcast books until we're here. So I was like, fuck. Fable. And I was like,
Yes.
let me get the book up. Yeah.
Exactly. You can get
Added
your
a little
thoughts
bit.
out.
Yeah. Get your thoughts out.
But I need to go back in and do some stuff. I was just so enthralled with it, I couldn't stop. So, anyway,
Check in next time.
yeah, you should get the app and get on our
Yeah.
book club and chitty chat about the books. And then I think one day it'd be fun to like have a vote in there, because I think you can do polls.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe we can do that next month since we're not actually
Oh,
doing one from the
yeah. And we have
podcast.
plenty of time for people to vote, too.
So we can vote on what to cover in the Fable app for August, but we won't actually cover it on the podcast because we're taking that month off.
Yeah.
And then we can do something wild, I guess, if they want.
Yeah, maybe we can start
Completely different.
dipping into romantasy a bit.
Yeah. Onyx Storm. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I'm
fuck.
just kidding.
Honestly, that may be what I need.
No,
that push
we
we
can't just do
need.
the third.
No, I don't need that.
Anyway, you ready? Summertime pretty. This is your warning.
Okay.
Exit now if you don't want season 3 / the third book spoiled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to exit, Joe?
I will never
know
watch it.
You should at least watch it.
I've seen episodes with Bailey.
Yeah, because
It
I'll
is
watch it.
honestly
I
the best culmination of teenage like nostalgia and angst that there exists.
100%.
Because you watch it and you feel like you're a 16-year-old again in the best ways though. Like the soft love that you're just like the excitement of the prospect of
Yes.
love. You feel that and you don't
First dates, first kiss.
yeah, it's very good, and the twinkling music in the back, it is the best twinkling music. Like the intro that they have, it's so like all consuming. The show, I sound like a weirdo talking about this show,
No.
but it is like an all
We
consuming.
need to go buy the freaking merch.
Yeah, no, the sweaters that I sent you, those are so cute. Those
Yeah.
are so cute. No, I'm very, very excited for season 3. I think just to go to Cousins Beach again, man. Like, I need a bit of Cousins Beach in my life.
I need to know how it's going to end.
Girl, I wish we lived closer to each other so we could do watch parties. Man, because the boys, I'm going to have to rent out my living room.
Rent out.
Yeah, like the boys that I live with, Aaron and
Yes.
Brody, I'm gonna have to tell them living room's mine on this day from this time to this time. You will not interrupt me. I must need my show. I'm very
I
excited.
started rewatching it the other day.
I need to
think
do
I
that
texted
too.
you.
Yeah, because it comes out like 2 weeks from
Lit-
now.
So soon.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes ? And then it's 1 week, 1 episode until September.
Comes out July 16th, so like a week and 3 days.
Yeah, shut the
10
fuck
days.
up. Stop it. Stop.
So this will come out, and it'll be out like 6 days later.
oh, okay.
So I figured this would be a good.
Yeah. Good timing.
Obviously, Kate's team Conrad.
Oh my god, I'll die for that man.
I think that show will end the same way the books do.
I think it will too because Jenny Wong.
Han?
Yeah, sorry. Wait, who am I thinking of? Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Anna Wong.
That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. But she like tweeted or posted or something and she was like, I will always be for the readers. Like she said that before. And I'm like, she's on the production team. So we know she's got her finger all up in that shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I think. I don't know. What if she breaks my little heart?
It's gonna end like the books,
It
dude.
better. But why did the rumor get started then about it being an alternative ending?
I think she just kind of said like, I can, like,
I can make it, and
I can. It could be different, just to like, I don't know. I don't think that. First of all, she wrote the book.
yeah,
That's obviously the ending she wanted.
you're
preferred.
right. You're right.
Why would she change it?
And there's no way readers were against the way that it ended.
No.
Yeah,
So, that's crazy.
yeah. So you think it will end how the book
Yes.
ends? Okay.
If it doesn't, I'd be absolutely shook to
Yeah.
my core, and there will be riots in the streets,
Yeah,
and I will attend.
every single one of them.
But I'm excited. The freaking trailer looks so goddamn good,
It looks so good.
dude.
And
I haven't read it in
also-
so long, so I don't remember shit, honestly, but
Listen, the Taylor Swift songs that they
Yes.
have all over it and the way they switched it, like, come on. Come on.
oh, the
Loving him was red.
yeah.
Oh my god. I send stuff to Bailey at least once a week. And I'm like, Team Conrad crying. Again. I love him so much. I love Conrad.
I do think
Is that the
Conrad.
older one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Conrad is good for Belly.
Yeah.
So, like for Belly, I think she needs to be with Conrad.
Yes. She needs something. Anti-belly. Anti-belly.
Yeah, she's annoying me, but I'm excited to see because I feel like in the show, like I said, I don't remember the book, but in the show, like just the trailer, I feel like we're gonna get more of Belly and Jeremiah's relationship.
Yeah.
Like flashback, sort of, because it's a big time jump.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much, but
Like 3 or 4 years.
yeah, it's a time jump. So I don't know if in the book we got as many. The books are just subpar, period. But you know, I think we'll get some like flashbacks of their relationship in
Yeah.
that gap. Book.
I think this
in
is
between.
a good example of one of the only times that screen was better than print.
100. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, I mean, because the TV show is amazing, like so good, and the books are average.
I liked them when I read them, but going back after watching the show, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I like the audiobooks because the cast of the show did the most recent of the audiobooks and they play their own characters, so I really, really like that.
too.
And what's her name? Lola Tongue?
Fun, I think.
She does a really good job, like, narrating the book, too. She does a really, really good job. And she adds the same amount of emotion that, like, an actual person would, rather than someone just, like, reading a book,
it,
which
yeah.
you will get sometimes. No, I think she does really, really good. But, so I've listened to them. I didn't read them. So that may have been a difference for me, too.
Well, I read them in like 2015, I think. 2015 or 2016. I think it was 2015 though. On the beach in Florida. It was a great time. I had the bind up. I just sat my ass there and I read all 3 in one go.
Yeah, that'd be a good beach read for sure.
It was great.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wonder if that was part of it. Like I loved it at that time, and I was 19.
Yeah. Fresh out your little
18 or
teen
19.
angst. Yeah.
So it was a great time. But rereading it at
Yeah.
27 is not hitting as hard.
I don't know. I
But
think
the
it'll
show
still
was,
hit me.
and I listened to it the second time.
Oh, okay.
I did. The show is so
So good.
elaborate.
It's yeah.
So
And even though they get some of the timeline details a little bit off, like some stuff that exists in book 2 exists in season 1 of the show. So there's a little bit of indiscrepancies, but they make sense when they introduce it at the time that they're introducing it, because it's like goes back and forth a little bit, you know? So it does follow the timeline a little bit more chronologically, because the books are like kind of up and down and like different POVs too. Yeah, I'm excited.
it also seems in the season that they're gonna make Steven have a car wreck. You see that in the
I
trailer?
did.
Which I don't think happened in the book.
I couldn't remember. And I feel like I would remember that, but I could be wrong.
Right.
Because.
Yeah. From things I've seen people posting, I don't
That they're
think
like,
it's-
what the
hell?
heck? Yeah.
I don't think it's in the book.
Yeah.
So that's interesting and a fun little
Yeah, but I need to
Sprinkle.
know, like, how that gets, like,
like,
how does that enhance the plot?
drama.
I guess.
Drama.
But they can't stray away too much. They've been so good.
That's true.
You know, like, they've been so good about staying pretty true. But I did see that. I mean, I started getting teary-eyed first 10 seconds into that fucking trailer, man. Like, oh my gosh. The show just does something to me.
Yeah.
It just does something to me.
Do you think they'll keep the Jeremiah cheating?
Yeah.
Me too.
I think it'll be more intense in the show than it was in the book. And the book was pretty intense. I mean, just like the feeling of icky that you get. You know,
Well,
you're
yeah.
just like, ugh. But I think the show is gonna make it like tragic. You know? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucker.
Fucker.
Fucker. I'd love to see Team Jeremiah come back from that when they see it.
Yeah, I do wonder how much Team Jeremiah is. They haven't read it.
Yeah. I mean, because he's pretty. The actor that they got to play Jeremiah is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I think his name's Gavin.
Yeah. Like, if I didn't know, I'm just kidding. I love Conrad too. Oh, he's so cutie. I love him.
Yeah, I think if I didn't know, I would probably be like a Team Jeremiah person.
I think I'd still be Team Conrad.
I know you would.
Yeah. Bad would.
Yeah, you like those emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
Just don't chat.
love
He
it.
just annoys me a little bit.
I love him.
I love you.
I love
I do feel awful for him, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because Belly's a bitch.
Belly is
and
a
I hate
bitch.
her. I fucking hate her. Like, I'm so sorry.
I also, like,
She's
y'all live
non-existent
together
16-year-old.
in the same summer house, and you couldn't have communicated a little bit more better, you know? Like, that's what I think about sometimes. I'm like, it took you weeks to say that. I would feel it and be like, damn, I gotta tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people everything.
Yeah.
Like,
But did you do that at
I don't know.
that
I feel
age?
like,
And I get her not wanting to,
I guess you got points there.
because then if something bad happened, she
You're
won't
stuck
be
at
able
the
to
house.
come.
Yeah.
She probably won't come anymore, and just shit like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But all right, I guess that's all. Do you have anything else you want to say about the new one season coming up?
I mean, either I think it'll end how the book ends, or I think she'll choose no one. I think if there's going to be a wrench thrown in there,
Herself.
she'll choose herself, which baby girl needs therapy, so don't blame her. But
Yeah, she do.
they all do. TBH. But
Well, yeah.
but no, I think it is either like it'll end how the book ends, or she'll not choose either of them.
No way, Jeremiah.
No way, Jeremiah. No way, Jeremiah.
Hey, do you think Steven will live?
Yes. I don't think they'll kill him off. I know that's like a thing that people are saying. I don't think that
so
they would
either.
do that. This is for kids too. Not kids, but like teenagers.
Okay, did you read Bridge to Terabithia as a youth? Because I did.
Hold my
Hey.
ass out.
You're so right. And Where the Wild Fern Grows. Did y'all read that one?
No.
Yes. Yes.
one?
That's fucking sad too.
Changed the anatomy of my brain. I swear.
They're
like,
not afraid to murder people for children.
you're so right.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Harry
Come on.
Potter, Hunger
Yeah.
Games.
Okay.
Everyone
okay.
dies in all of those.
Well, I feel like those
Those
were
are like a little external, like they're not as realistic. You know?
I was just thinking those are more like bridging into young adult. Like Where the Red Fern Grows and like Bridge to Terabithia are definitely like middle
Summer I
grade
Turned
books.
Pretty is young adult, though.
You're right.
So, of course.
That's why I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I
like
agree
for
with you.
those.
You're right.
Like,
I don't
in
think
middle
they'll
school
kill
books, they kill people.
Steven. I don't think they'll
But I
kill
agree.
him.
I don't think they will.
Maybe a little bout of amnesia? That'd be interesting.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Doesn't remember Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm sure he'll be fine too. Oh my gosh. What if Eddie does die and we come back, we watch this? We just gonna be naive little fucks.
That's fine. We could be wrong.
We can be wrong.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
What's next?
Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonoam-Young.
Got it.
That's our next one. It is the first of a series, correct? There's more?
There's one more that I've seen.
Oh, there's only one more? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But it is
have to
a
read
new trope for Bailey and I both. It is the pregnancy trope. We've talked about that recently on the podcast before, how we wanted to experiment with new tropes. And so that is what we're doing with this one. And really excited to chat about that one. Also, join our book club on Fable. Chat with us in the comments and by chapter. And then thank you so much for just being here, for watching, following, and watching, listening, and following on Instagram at Our Boyfriends Podcast, and subscribing. I'll get it down someday, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.
Bye.